But I did say that I would paint a new Sistine Chapel with his entrails.
So my penis is really small.
It's not right. I mean, my Nazis did meth. They weren't right either.
And this motherfucker rolled it around in a suitcase.
What meth Nazis do you know about, dude?
This is unusable, guys. I have to cut all of this.
I don't mean to brag, but I am pretty good at Minesweeper.
You guys never heard of how his death led to anime titties?
Sodomy is not illegal if it's a ghost.
I'm on the wrong side of the fence here, apparently.
Now recording. Welcome to the podcast. A happy-go-lucky group of friends that stick by each other no matter what. This is a gin and toxic. Hold the gin.
So let's start it off with around the room. What'd you do today, Frosco?
I woke up a lot earlier than I ever do.
Chris, what'd you do today?
He didn't get into Discord is what he didn't do.
Oh, okay. All right. Good talk. Zach?
You know, I worked. I went to the climbing gym. I met a new friend. Climbed with a new guy tonight. He's our age. He seems pretty chill. He seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
How was your day, Caleb? Wait, I'm still talking to Zach.
Well, no, we're just doing a quick around the room.
Oh,
we can talk to Zach about this in full detail after the around the room.
All
Caleb,
right.
what'd you do today? All right, back to Zach.
My cousin had got hired by Facebook.
Sick. I mean, she's evil now, but
part of the Borg.
good for her.
Yeah.
She is
Being
evil.
assimilated to the Borg.
I was gonna make a joke to my mom about it, but I didn't think she'd get it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, our parents' generation, Facebook is like Jesus, so they wouldn't understand that it's bad. Facebook is bad? What? What shows me all the
She's
funny
our product
memes?
design manager.
That's what shows me all the Minions memes.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
You know, the computer revolution did kind of happen fast. I always wondered, did our parents just not have enough speed to know how fast the internet was going to take over everything? And that's why they didn't learn it sooner.
Nobody did.
Yeah, did you? When you first saw the internet, did you realize that...
I was just playing Flash games. I didn't think I'd be
Exactly.
this shit.
It's the same.
Of course. So
Nobody
why
knows.
are you saying it like they had some insufficiency that we didn't?
But to Terrell's point, I do that it is interesting how I feel like the generations older than us feel like an internet generation behind us, where the types of memes they always seem to like are like what we liked when we were teenagers or something. So 10 years will go by, and then all that types of shit, like weird raid comics and image macros, that's what they
They're
like
all
now.
Bastardized, though.
Yeah, it's the shitty off drippings from us. But
That's the thing. We're desensitized to that shit. We've seen it, so it's not funny anymore because we've seen it so many times. Like, you got to step
it's not
up.
That it's not funny. It's that they're not using the formats correct.
Oh, but yeah, that would be also not. Like, okay, Grandpa, that's not even how you use it. Like, what do you mean? It's like that's not how you use it. I get it.
I'm cool without the keys. I think you're right. This is my shit.
what kind of keys?
Without the number pad keyboard.
Oh yeah, fuck the number pad key. I've
So
never
much more
used it.
compact.
And you got to hit numlock to use it too. It's so stupid.
I mean,
Why
do you
you
turn
wouldn't
off
just leave
number lock? Like,
It
does
sometimes
that?
it sometimes turns itself off. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you're pressing it.
Yeah, you're pressing the number lock button.
There are some keyboards that only have like the letters and a couple of alternate keys, and you just have to know which combination.
Could you build a? Yeah, never mind. Don't. Could you build? I said, could you build a controller for a PC that feels like a keyboard, but isn't a keyboard, but it feels like it?
I mean, they have like I think like a single-handed keyboard controller kind of thing.
I mean, I want my keyboard to be functional, Terrell. You know?
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, if you wanted something, This is not about keyboarding. This is about gaming. Like that was.
So what I'm saying to you is, like, I get.
Yeah,
what
and I'm
you're
saying. I'm not talking about you. I wasn't talking about.
Am I allowed to fucking speak, Craig? I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm literally making a comment saying I understand what you're saying, but I wouldn't want that.
This HyperX one I have, the mechanical keyboard's pretty dope.
I need to get a Tartarus.
Tartarus.
Is that like the half keyboard?
It's
you were
the half
talking
thing, yeah.
Oh, there's like bigger ones than that.
There are keyboards that like split in half too. That you
Yeah,
could
there's
have.
split keyboards. Yeah, if that's what you're talking about.
This one
I was
just seems
talking
the
about-
more gaming oriented thing.
Yeah, I was talking about one of these things.
What is that little clear piece
It's
that
just
like
like
connects?
to make it look cool.
Yeah, it's the air tube.
Yeah. It's the water cooling.
For airflow, you need proper. I like how it just says metal tube. Like if you
Does
go
it
to
really
like the
say
fourth
that?
picture, like that's a highlight. Is the metal tube?
Metal tube.
Tubular.
It does say that. Probably because they got so many calls about what the fuck is that thing, that tube. So they just
Yeah, dude, this thing only cost $18.
explain the metal tube.
It's not mechanical though.
Metal tube is the second point.
And you're getting the mouse too.
Are you?
Yeah, for
I mean, that mouse
$19.
looks like it hurts your hands.
It does.
It looks sharp.
I've had mouses like those. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
I like how it says the mouse has an ergonomic design.
For who?
It's made for
Who's
the
got a
thing
robot
from
hand?
The
The
Fantastic
guy.
Four.
Yeah. Let's say the devil from Futurama.
It looks like a Beetleborg morpher.
That keyboard only has gamer letters on it.
I mean, I guess this
I
whole
were-
thing is only $19
What for? What one?
for this sick ass snapperdy one-handed backlight gaming keyboard and mouse combo, gaming half keyboard and mouse with 35 mechanical key USB wired gaming keyboard mouse single hand gaming keyboard set for game.
If I get a left-handed mouse, how do I use the keyboard?
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
With your other hand?
You get a.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, where do I touch? The
You got to get a
You
left.
can-
You got a left-handed keyboard.
Yeah, you can do like JIKL or something instead of WASD
Why wouldn't you just use WASD?
because of like
It would be
shift.
like hanging off.
Everyone on here that says they're left-handed, I'm just reading a random Reddit post.
Mhm.
Everyone says they still game with like a standard right-handed setup.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
left-handed.
and that's probably
And
why
I
we're
game
bad.
But Bunk's good though, so
I'm not.
I mean, it could
do
be.
wonder that.
Your aiming might be better if you get a left.
So I'm trying
I
to
think
think.
I would be bad if I switched now because I'm like used
That's
to
what I'm saying.
So-
I'm so used to this. I don't.
Now this person used KM less than sign greater than sign. That's what this
That's
person
not
said they used.
even like. That doesn't
That's
even
bad.
work. Yeah.
I know, but that's what they say they use though.
They're wrong.
That's
Tell them
fucking
they're wrong.
Gross. That's gross.
You could use the
Yeah,
arrow
I don't like
keys.
Well, yeah, people aren't thinking about, having to have like good reaction time or anything. Those are people who aren't gamers that think that they're arrow
Are
keys.
you
Those
saying
are
left-handed people can't be gamers?
that. Racist.
That's
Get 'em
is
out.
What he's saying.
why is left-handedness mad rare? Or not? Is it rare?
It is rare. Yeah, it's not super rare, but it is rare.
Shit. It's only for.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's epic rare, but it's
It's uncommon.
It's
It's,
uncommon.
it's at least uncommon. I would say.
No, it's.
rare.
I think it's rare.
I think it's rare.
like
It's uncommon.
No, it's
A
rare.
10
it's common,
10%.
uncommon, rare.
A 10% loot drop.
Yeah, I think 10%. Is it not 10%?
That's what I'm saying. A 10% loot drop would be like uncommon.
Is that uncommon? What are the percentages of?
So did anyone see that Lindsey
Maybe
Graham
rare.
said today to go back to the good old days of segregation?
Oh Lord.
No, he didn't. There's
So-
no way.
Hold on, he did say it, but it was obviously meant to be like facetious. But like he still said
Is
it.
he like joking, like, hey, we should go back to the good old days?
So
It's like,
here's the context, and I'll let
I'm
you decide.
Lindsey Graham, and I think we should go back to segregation. I got some home style cooking from South Carolina.
She's gonna get in, and it's over for abortion. You lost, Democrats. Okay, it's over.
What are you saying, T?
Yeah,
who are you
sounds
talking
excited.
at right now? You know that Lindsey Graham's not a Democrat.
I said it's over for Democrats. She's in. They don't even have the votes in the Senate. She's gonna get in. Abortion. Hasta la bye bye.
It doesn't. Do you,
We were talking about Lindsey Graham.
Understand.
President,
That's all because it's it's in the Supreme Court
To
hearing.
the good old days of
Yeah,
segregation
but it's
by
not going to be
legislative
that
body.
easy
Is that
for
correct?
them to-
That is correct.
Even
you
if she
think
gets in, it's
Brown
still
versus
gonna
Board
be
of Education super president
difficult to get
is
rid
that
of that.
you're not aware of any effort to go
Yeah,
back
you
to the
can't.
good old
It's
days of
not-
segregation by a legislative
It's
body.
not like
Is
she
that
gets in there
correct?
and then they all just say, well, peace, abortion.
yeah, abortion's gone.
Fucking yeet.
Isn't that what Hitler did when emergency powers happened?
Took away
Yo,
abortion?
this
What?
this uterus empty.
I don't have
Yeet.
time
I mean, he went and aborted. He went and aborted like a bunch of 75th trimester Jews.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Hitler never won an
75th
election. He didn't. I thought Hitler never won an election or something. He got in through emergency powers.
You guys have seen that South Park episode, right?
It's just like,
Yes.
it's just not that easy though. Like it's not. Like,
Is it possible? That's the question.
is she Hitler? Is that what you're asking me?
No. Is it possible for the Supreme Court to take back abortion?
Yes,
Yes, it's possible.
but it's not as easy as you're making it seem.
I understand. I made it seem too easy. I'm just accepting that it's
Well, you don't
probably.
need to.
You're
accept
accepting
it
what?
because you don't
Yeah,
need
why
to
are you
accept
accepting?
I think in the long term, it's probably going to happen.
that.
Why? Why?
The right case
I
gets
don't
presented.
think it. I don't think it'll happen. I'm just.
Dude,
I don't think it'll happen. You could say, dude, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Even the most corrupt judges could not get it done. You think?
They
You
definitely
do realize that even if the federal government goes ahead and does it, states can still allow it, right? Like legal marijuana.
So yeah,
So
I guess.
it'll never be fully. They can't fully ban it.
Yeah, the whole thing
all
is
it
that.
is to say whether it's constitutional or not.
Well,
Hold on,
the whole thing is they're not
not,
going to take away states' rights. If anything, they're just going to make it so that there's no federal mandate that it has to be legal.
Because Roe v. Wade says that it's unconstitutional for any state to make abortion illegal. That's what Roe v. Wade does. So if the federal government overturns that, certain states down south, it will be illegal to get an abortion.
Yes.
The federal government isn't as scary as we think. If like,
I'm not scared of the federal government. I'm scared of lunatics that are in the federal government.
Trump.
Yeah. Like him or not. Fuck him.
the way I view it is that Trump is openly corrupt, and anyone who supports him supports corruption, red or blue.
If you're gonna go that far, then I could say the same thing about Biden. If you support Biden, then you support corruption. I'm not gonna say that because I would rather have Biden.
It's corruption that you know. It's corruption that you
It's
trust.
not corruption that I know and trust. It's just slightly better corruption. That as soon as he gets in office, I will try my hardest to stop him from being elected again.
Dude, his own heart's going to prevent that.
Obama's cool effect going, so he's got that lingering Obama on him.
Nuttier than a peanut. Oh shit.
Nuttier than you just made me fuck it up.
Nuttier
Nuttier than squirrel poop.
No, nuttier than a porta potty at a peanut festival.
But look up the lizard leg
he's
guy.
got, like,
'Cause
all
you gotta
these, like,
see his there.
Yeah, he's got like he looks like a skunk.
Towing.
Yeah, lizard leg toy.
But you gotta see.
Yeah.
Guy burns his own truck.
Yeah, it's all fake.
Yeah.
But just look at the images of the guy. But you gotta see his hair and his clear.
That's the right one. Come on, get it. Gotta get some straps on it.
Come on,
We'll
get
get
it.
out of here,
Straps
bro.
on.
This guy must have got smart.
But he does
Come on
have
back,
a new
come on
clip
back.
for every episode.
Like catchphrase?
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, what the fuck?
He didn't want him to tow. See how old that truck is? There's no way he's making payments on it. What's that?
At each other.
Yeah, what was that last one?
Just return fire. They had fireworks ready to go.
First Mohawk.
Truck is burned. Dude,
He just spits so much while he talks.
So-
Dude, yeah, he has that. He also has that like open mouth stare
Yeah.
when he's not talking. Look at that.
Yeah, look at
Like
his
that's
second chin is weighing down his jaw.
that's his default look, like his stare. That's how he just looks normal.
Dude, my freaking truck is on fire.
His second chin is so heavy that it's holding his mouth open.
Can't close.
Well, it's all the muscle.
Yeah, because he's so strong. He
Even
did look.
she thought it was funny.
He did look pretty fucking strong.
He does. And it goes down into a mullet.
Please tell me it's a rat tail.
I'm about to grow this up.
You won't. I'm still trying to pay you $50 to do the eraser.
Cool now, it's not. It doesn't have the spirit that it did once.
Did you guys remember? No, there's a physics teacher in our high school that his wife
Well, there's
came
only
in
one.
one day.
Well, there's only one physics teacher.
Okay,
right?
I'm not saying
Oh,
names.
was
and
it Miss-
location. Well, and his wife came in one day, and she had the meanest rat tail that
No
I've ever
way.
seen. It was like, I don't even know if it's a rat tail because it wasn't tied up. It was just a section of hair that had not been cut.
Cut ever.
I thought he was like he seemed like a relatively normal dude.
No, he seemed cool. I liked him a lot. He was awesome. He had a big ass beard. He reminded me of Walter White.
No, he cut that shit.
She came in with like one of these, this like untamed.
Was the
rat
rest
tail,
of it short?
But it was fucking long. Yeah, I think it was, if I remember right. It was like.
You ever see the fat
It was
kid
like
that had that?
it was like shoulder length, except for a section this big. That's what it was.
You see that lizard haircut? You ever see the some kid that tried to get that and the barber totally fucked it up?
Guys, I think it might have been.
Caleb.
Yo, is that Terrell?
Yeah.
Yo, what
it
is
goes
going
through
on?
his head, like it goes in the front and out the back. It's
Oh yeah.
That's T's hairline.
Isn't that cool? And that's just,
That's sweet as fuck.
they like took the male pattern
T.
baldness and they worked with it. Like,
Kind of
Yeah.
fucked up the line that in the back.
it's real bad.
Actually, the line works garbage all throughout, but you try to make something happen.
You guys think rat tails are gonna come back?
I've been thinking about growing them out. I
Did
used to
they
have
ever
them when I was a
leave?
kid.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess that's the nature of the rat tail. They never leave. People have just been growing them out since the height.
Like the
That's-
Dothraki in
oh,
Game
that's-
of Thrones.
that's
You know how
rude.
you
That
when you
is
take their
fucked up.
when you take their braid, like the longer their hair is, the fewer times they've been defeated in battle because they take the
Yeah.
Dothraki braids as.
Is that the same?
Uh,
Is that the same rule for rat tails? Never
Yeah,
defeated
bro.
in battle.
Are you ready to concede?
Dude, as much as that rat tails are disgusting, I could never cut off someone's rat tail. That would be
Oh.
so.
That's fucked up.
Like,
dude.
you really gotta.
Oh,
You're gonna
man.
live your whole life looking like this, and I'm gonna come and ruin it and ruin your glory.
Yo, Shia LaBeouf's got a pretty decent one there.
Yeah, I don't remember this happening.
I mean, Shia LaBeouf is a man of many.
I'm not even sure this is Shia LaBeouf.
Faces.
I feel like this is just a guy.
I know that kind of looks like a guy
It's just
who's
a
just
guy.
squinting.
And someone's like, "Is that Shia LaBeouf?" I'm gonna assume it is.
That guy really looks like Shia LaBeouf.
The way
He
this
squints.
also looks like it was taken from like 400 feet away, and they just
Then
zoomed in,
zoomed in.
and it's like super scaled up. I'm pretty sure that's Shia LaBeouf. I
Yeah,
can't
look at
really
the
tell.
background pixels, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like everything, it's so blocky. Even at him, like it looks like he's been upscaled. Like his beard looks like there's this like paint filter over it. I don't remember him having an eyebrow piercing either.
No, Photoshop words. My name's Bomb.
I do photoshops. I do that.
He is the masters of photoshops.
I am
The
master
masters of Photoshops is Swiss scars.
This is the masters of photoshops.
I was just gonna say, I know I posted it, but Eric Andre, a 5th season's coming. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. That shit's hilarious. When he's in the subway.
Be
And he's
careful
like,
because he does tend to show his penis.
I didn't get the job at Cheerios or Fruit Loops, and then he gets down. And he's got one of the dog cones on his head, and he's pouring the cereal and the milk into the cone, and he's just like telling people to drink from him. So eat from me, consume my body. He's just fucking on the subway. It's too good.
I would like to be paid to go out. Would anyone here like to be paid to go out and be a public nuisance, or just?
It depends on how much of a nuisance.
So are you saying you support
like
the purge, T?
What?
I don't support
Do you-
any purge, whether violence or vomit. I'm gonna make that clear.
Elaborate how being a public nuisance is the purge.
I don't know. It just made me. I just imagine when I think of T being a nuisance, I think of him doing some real menacing things.
Oh, okay. He'll just go all out.
He doesn't have the balls to do menacing things.
I would use the cover of society before it really goes to shit. Like
Use
that's
the cover of society.
What does that even mean?
It means
dude?
just wait for the riot, bro. That's the strategy.
But then
It's like you
the
want
whole
to
point
destroy
is,
things.
Would
yeah,
you
it's
incite
not
the riot?
doing what Eric Andre does. Like, what are you even on about?
Yeah, and you keep saying menace
No, this is about how I would cause a
or nuisance, sir.
This is about
What would you do, T? Tell me your best fucking.
What's your purge
best-
strategy? What's your first
Yeah, what's your
day?
strategy, bro?
Well,
You're
he
gonna
just
go. What are you gonna
left,
do?
so if you want to tell him.
T would commit mass genocide on men's asses.
If I saw T running down the street during a riot, I'd laugh.
I'd kill him quick. We've already decided this, that T goes in any of these events. The first thing I do is find Terrell, hunt him down, and kill him.
No, this is the first thing.
We already know we have.
We already know that we're all turning on each other as soon as the purge.
No,
happens.
I'm turning just Terrell.
I'm just saying. I don't know. It's.
Well, now I can't trust Bunk.
You're starting a whole domino effect, is what I'm saying.
Now I can't trust Bunk at
See,
all.
see, this is how it starts.
You did this,
A
though.
simple
Like, you and T,
misunderstanding,
Listen,
and now we're all killing each
listen.
other. What?
You don't know the context. In college, Terrell said if there was a zombie apocalypse, that he would kill us. So me and Fresco have no choice but to band together and kill him first.
But
There's no killing. Well, this is Terrell. This is what he said. But Terrell would kill us in a purge, right, Terrell?
No, I said the zombie apocalypse.
Your mic's muted.
Okay, so a zombie apocalypse, he would kill us. That doesn't make it any better. If it's
That
purge
doesn't make it any
situations, I still
killing
can't
him.
trust him.
Yeah, I'm killing T. In a purge situation, I'm killing him. I'm sorry. Bunk, I won't kill you as long as
I
you take
don't
back
know.
everything you just
Yeah,
said.
if you take back everything you just said.
We can all band together and kill T. As long as we're on that, we can agree to killing T. We're on the same page.
As long as everyone kills T together, that will be. Like,
I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, if you can get to him first.
So that's like a blood oath. You guys want to start?
Are we gonna do like a nice quick killing for him, or are we gonna drag it out?
It's got to be ritualistic.
Yeah, part of me thinks it should be like a ritual.
Maybe it could end the purge.
Human sacrifice.
The gods will.
Cut his heart off his chest. Offer it to the
Well, he's
gods.
alive.
Do you want to do the thing where you have to show him his heart while it's still beating? Like the.
I did say
Yeah,
I would
make him
like a fucking
make him take a bite out of
like
it.
some Aztec shit.
Yeah,
Did
make him
say-
take a bite out of his own heart.
Mayans, whatever.
That's fucked up. But I did say that I would paint a new Sistine Chapel with his entrails. When he was saying that he would create a... Pretty sure he said he would have an army of slaves that
Zombie
would
slaves.
hunt us down.
Yes, zombie slaves.
No, I said I would build an army like the governor, like in The Walking Dead, and then I would hunt you down.
Do you see how he's comparing himself to an awful person?
A dictator.
This is the problem.
Army?
And
He
someone
can't
else
just
who
go-
actually has the means to do that and like the public appeal. And
I don't need to be the leader. All I need to do is be the general. I don't even care about power like that. As long as you guys are gone.
Terrell, the only reason we're killing you is because you're threatening to kill us.
Yeah, now the game on.
That's what he
It's
doesn't get. He
simple.
perceives our defensive maneuvers.
I will not kill you guys, but we should stay away from each other for safety.
See,
wanna
now
be
that
part
makes
of
me
the
think that I need to worry about you.
I got a good in between here. We just keep Terrell and like
In
let him live, but
prison.
in a like a box, like a room. He can't leave the room.
How about I stay far away from power?
Can I ask why
Yeah.
Terrell keeps switching between using his mic and using your mic?
Terrell's laying on top of me right now, so
Okay.
like he's using his mic and my mic.
Don't just use one. Just pick one, please. In fact, if you're in the same room, use the same mic.
He's in a very compromising
Please.
position right now.
For the fan art, you have to sit in each other's lap.
Hey, at least the Catholic Church is okay with that now.
At least they are, and that's a great segue about how the
Into-
Pope likes gays. That's what he
I
said.
don't think he said he likes gays.
He said, I like gay. Pope likes gay. There he is.
Maybe he was saying he is gay.
No, it's 100%.
Is that did the Pope come out today? Is that what we're saying? This was his big coming out.
Okay, he wants civil unions, so what? It's not anything.
That's sacrilege against
That's
the
literally
good Lord.
saying he won't do marriages. He doesn't want the marriage.
Yeah, but he wants them to fuck, is what I'm reading a quote now. He says, I, Pope, hereby say that
I wanna
marriage is
see-
gay as fuck.
Well,
fuck
the
each
Pope
other.
was digging through the deep archives in the Vatican. He found like a story that was kept out of the Bible where Jesus was fucking all of his disciples.
Well, it's like a sex cult.
All
Christianity is a sex
Christianity
cult?
is.
It was in every religion. Boom. Got them all. So he was going into the secret Vatican. What did he see?
What?
What did he see
In the secret Vatican archives.
The secret Vatican archives
sorry.
he was uncovering. What's the...
He
what-
was
what did he reveal?
he uncovered a story where Jesus fucked all the disciples and they really enjoyed it.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah, he was fucking Judas. Well, what really happened was he was fucking Judas really hard, and then Judas said stop. And he didn't
Oh,
stop.
no.
That's why Judas betrayed him.
Because he didn't stop.
I mean, Judas secretly liked it, but
Okay, so it was like they didn't have a... Did they have a safe word?
the safe word was "fuck me harder," but it didn't end up working out.
It was a poor choice of words.
Yeah, it made sense at the time.
Yeah, he said the safe word's "fuck me harder, daddy," and
Yeah.
Judas was screaming it. And of course,
no.
Jesus had to get his nut off. Fun fact.
Yeah. Yeah, all my days in religious ed, I do remember. That was my favorite scripture story that we learned about when
Yeah, the
Jesus
fucking of
fucked
Judas.
Judas in the ass and screamed so everyone could hear him. Speaking of fucking, in San Francisco, there's...
Yeah, they like to fuck dogs.
Okay.
What?
People in San Francisco fuck dogs. Hold on, give me a moment. I'll go into full detail about their enjoyment.
Please.
I mean,
don't
has
hold
it
back.
ever been questioned that they didn't? I mean, I'm not saying they don't or do.
Okay, so here's the story. There's like this weird love triangle between this guy that left his wife and family for some ugly chick, and he's like a lawyer. Like, so they started their own like law firm, and then they got in with like a leader of the Aryan Brotherhood. Were like trying to help him out, and they sucked at it. But anyway, somehow the guy seduced the man and the woman. So they're in this weird, convinced both of them. Well, he convinced the guy to be a cuck, and then they like bought dogs for him, and like trained up these dogs to sell to like the cartel and shit. After this was all discovered, they found compromising photos of the couple fucking the dogs.
Oh my god. Both of them?
Yeah. Yes, they were both fucking the dogs.
That somehow makes it way worse.
Yeah.
The fact that there was like somebody else knew about it, and not only did they not say anything, but they're like, you know what? Get me in on this.
I mean,
apparently this was like national news back when it happened.
I mean, what's worse though, being in the Aryan Brotherhood or fucking dogs?
Kind of a toss-up.
I mean, it might be a part of it. It might be like an initiation thing.
Yeah, you gotta fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta fuck this dog.
I'm okay with saying on tape that the Aryan Brotherhood fucks dogs.
I think I'm okay. I'm okay with leaving that in.
Yeah,
do you want that to be your drop for the intro?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I can't have F words in the beginning because this is a family-friendly podcast.
All right, let me give you a family-friendly version.
Okay.
The Aryan Brotherhood copulates with dogs.
Okay, I guess that's okay.
They have sexual relations with
canine
members of the canine.
Canine Americans. I'm not gonna Google.
I haven't seen any evidence that they don't.
One of the challenges of this podcast is to think of a thing to Google search that I can show. So yeah, I'm not typing in people fucking dogs.
They fucked that really furry one right there.
But yeah, I'm just looking at the sexiest dogs of San Francisco.
That's a lot of dogs, dude. There's a lot of sexy dogs in San Francisco.
Look at this guy. He's living it up. Just says a harem.
A harem of dogs?
Yeah. If you had to fuck a dog, what kind would it be?
Nah.
You guys want to talk about that?
But I think we all know if we had to answer, it would be a Lassie dog.
So that's your pick. It's not a bad pick.
It's not my pick, that's everyone's pick.
No, you're going to tell me what dog I want to fuck?
Because I know you want to fuck Lassie.
I mean, it's not a bad pick. I'll give you that.
Not something aggressive, or where the breed is known as being aggressive. I'm gonna say that.
What are you?
You wouldn't feel like accomplished.
When you have kids?
Yeah, I don't want my hybrid dog kids to be aggressive.
Thinking about the puppies. What about a nice German Shepherd?
They're a beautiful dog, but they are
probably a little too aggressive.
I think they're just trained that way. You guys are giving them a bad rap.
I think they have a high prey.
The high prey drive.
Reflex, yeah, the prey drive.
The prey drive.
And I don't know if my genitals will look like prey. So.
It has to be a big dog, because I don't want to fucking rip this dog in half.
Oh,
I'm thinking
Lauren,
about the
we confident.
I'm glad you're thinking so much about the dog.
Saying, I mean, if a German Shepherd, then I can say I'm fucking the police.
Is that like the application?
Zach, you're not on mute.
Somebody's not muted.
Zach is not muted.
Sorry, I thought I muted.
I'm using all of that. I hope that was very incriminating.
It was. He gave away all the
security
secrets.
number and how many dogs he's fucked in the past year.
Yeah, coincidentally, we are talking about how many dogs we've fucked.
It was interesting that Zach had to suddenly leave once we started talking about this.
He's
like, yeah, guys, I gotta go right now. I can't talk right now. Something came up.
All of a sudden, you just hear barking in the background.
No.
Sorry, I forgot to mute. Get this chicken. He's going into fucking chickens now too.
What is he fucking chickens now? Did he unmute himself again?
Why does it keep?
Well, maybe we don't want to eat fuck dogs, but we do want to eat ass. And here we have Professor Eric has volunteered himself on a step-by-step guide on the.
So first thing you do is find a willing participant.
Okay.
Then you ask them to please take a steaming shit before you begin the process.
Does it have to
wipe.
be steamy?
It's gotta be steam and dump, and they have to wipe, but not too much. And then you just dive in. And that's all I got for you.
That's all you just dive.
Just dive in there.
You just gotta figure it out when you're there.
Yeah, you just gotta go with the flow. Make sure you get
the
all the
flow.
wrinkles.
It sounds like there's a lot of flow if you're not telling them to wipe
Yeah.
very well.
No, you tell them to wipe, just not too much.
So you want a hint.
Yeah.
You want to taste.
Yeah, you want to know what they had for breakfast.
You want the natural seasoning. You don't want that to be lost.
That's right.
It's like when you're grilling a burger. You don't want to squish that burger and leave all the juices behind.
No, you don't want to squish the burger.
Don't squish the burger too much.
No.
Yeah, you squish it too much, it gets all dry, and it's just not as good.
Mm-hmm.
You want it a little juicy.
You want a little bit of that juice, that raw meat juice.
Butthole.
But yes, reminder we're talking about butthole.
Like oatmeal or cereal?
With a spoon?
Is that the preference?
Yes.
I'm not sure what the difference
oatmeal or cereal? Well, there's two.
There's two very different textures we got here. One is like it's just water with like chunks in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what cereal's gonna be like.
Yeah.
But if you're eating oatmeal,
It's
it's kind of smooth. Well, it's gritty, but it's like a
paste.
It's not loose.
It's like a
as
pasty
fuck, dude.
texture.
What kind of oatmeal do you eat, Fresco?
You said it's not loose as fuck like cereal would be. As far as like a liquid.
Something about this picture of oatmeal just disgusted me while we're talking about it. I don't know why.
Yeah. I hope I've ruined
I don't like that. That's too
that little
It's
like
so loaded.
the little brown splash in the middle.
Yeah, I think a lot of the red is
the brown.
Ooh, red?
Brown and the red. It kind of looks like some things have gone awry. But the oatmeal does leave itself open to customization. Cereal, it's normally it's basic. It's what you got. Unless you're like Fresco and you want to dump a cup of sugar. It is Cheerios.
If it's just Cheerios, dude, you gotta fucking sugar your Cheerios.
You gotta sugar your Frosted Flakes.
You could sugar your Frosted Flakes?
Why would I sugar my Frosted Flakes?
They come frosted.
Some people, that's not enough. You gotta put more sugar on there.
But some people, is that you?
Not me.
Speaking of sugar on cereal.
Do you want me to come up with a segue, or is that... You were just... I don't know what that leads to. Speaking of sugar on cereal, describe how much sugar you want on your Frosted Flakes.
Let's see. I want 3 spoonfuls of sugar on my Frosted. Because they get soggy and they lose that sugar, so the extra sugar should maybe...
Well, I don't eat soggy cereal, so I just throw it in the trash.
Dude, Frosted Flakes, you've got nanosecond. You better eat the world you got. Now I get it.
I don't know
what
you just said.
I don't know what you're saying, T.
I'm a slow eater, and you need a lot of speed for Frosted Flakes.
You need speed. So okay, is that how you would eat ass as well? You're a speed guy, trying to get through it before it gets all soggy.
I would think it's like your tongue; it's gonna get soggy the moment you touch it. So.
No.
I'm not sure you.
I'm not a fan of that. I don't like.
Shit.
I like eating ass, catching a fart to the face. Like.
You only said eating farts, dude.
I'm not. It's gonna happen.
Is it?
Is that what you're going down there for?
If you're eating ass and she just accidentally lets one out, it's gonna happen.
If you're doing that to someone and she doesn't warn you, that's not the right.
She has
booty.
no respect for you.
Is that like a blowjob? Like when you don't warn them, you're about to nut in their mouth and they don't like it?
I think it's exactly like that.
I think that would be akin to that.
That's a great comparison.
It is.
I think you're supposed to warn them in both situations. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm,
No,
open to warning.
If she's giving you a blowjob, you know what's going to happen. If you're rimming somebody's ass, you don't know if they're going to fart. That's 2 different things.
Are you sure?
With the blowjob, there's a point of no return, and you can be like, wait, it's too late.
I might go, baby, where do you want it? In your face? In your throat?
Are you talking about farts?
Yeah.
Because when you finish,
when
we finish, we fart, right?
Fart,
that's normal.
Maybe I'll fart in the chest.
I'll fart wherever you want.
Just let me know and I'll let it rip.
Like a Beyblade.
I used to have a friend who put sugar on Pepsi. Like in Pepsi. Yeah.
Wait, on Pepsi or in Pepsi?
Both. I don't know. I mean, you dump it on top and it doesn't work. He would do it and it would fizz and like go everywhere. But he's like, no, it makes it better.
What were they trying to accomplish?
They just wanted more sugar. They didn't think Pepsi had enough.
Pepsi's already sweet enough.
I know. He was adding more. So he would just open the little like coffee sugar packets and dump those in the Pepsi and be like, oh, it's so much better. Like he'd come up with this life hack. And I thought it was rad. I was like, you know what? You're a genius. And also it like fizzes everywhere. So I thought it was like science. So then later I went home and I showed my dad. I was like, Dad, look at this. Because he drank Pepsi every day. So I knew he had it. And I pull out the Pepsi. I was like, I just need some sugar. I grabbed sugar. I dumped it in the Pepsi. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, hey, look.
Instantly upset.
He's like, do you know how much sugar is in this? Like, what do you mean? No, there's more now. I thought it was going to be so rad. I thought he was going to be like, dude, that's the coolest thing ever. We should do this forever.
You're going to bond over that?
Yeah, I thought I'd discovered
Our
something
new
awesome.
Pepsi.
My friend in kindergarten does this. I thought this was like a new discovery.
When he asked what you were doing, you should have been like, I'm putting the right amount of sugar in there.
Yeah, I'm making it better.
Calibrating the sugar intake.
I'm trying to show you what Pepsi should be.
I was once given the keys to the truth.
Yo, you guys know Honey Boo Boo? She would get go-go juice, and that was like Mountain Dew and Red Bull.
I forgot about that, dude.
This is what she looks like now.
Her mom's face is so fucking long.
And they used to use like ketchup for spaghetti, like instead of tomato sauce.
Yeah, that's normal, right?
I was just asking because I thought it was a really good idea. And
Top 3 favorite grapes, go.
Grapes?
Yeah.
Green. Purple.
Wrong.
White.
Red seedless is the only way to go, first of all.
I still haven't convinced myself to buy fruits and vegetables as an adult. Well, it's like I have to like schedule it. I have to think like I'm gonna go to the grocery store today and buy healthy food. Because if I just go, I'll just default to like I'll buy all the shit that's just like this is that I want to eat since I was like 10. I'm gonna get frosted Cheerios. I'm gonna get microwave pizza.
Oh, I'm gonna get the Tostitos pizza rolls. Oh, that too, like that.
Talking like that.
Yeah, am I
but yeah, that is me. But
yeah, that's yeah. Was that me? Is that how I sound?
Oh, maybe Honey Boo Boo was way younger than I remember.
She was like a kid.
Yeah, but I thought she was maybe like 9, 10.
Wrong.
Apparently, she was clearly like 5.
It's hard to tell.
Wrong.
It's hard to tell when you're fat. Because you can't see the person.
Fat don't crack. I've heard that.
I was watching Diners, Dive-Ins, and Drives with my sister like last week, and there was these 2 brothers that owned like some barbecue stand. I don't remember what it was called, but the whole time we were arguing, where she's like, "That's a brother and sister." I'm like, "That's 2 brothers."
What?
They definitely said it was 2 brothers. And she's like, "No, that's a girl." Like, no, she's like, "It looks like a girl." I'm like, "That's because he's ridiculously fat, and you can't tell."
If you had,
he had long hair.
Ended that argument.
He does have long hair, and he does have breasts.
He had long hair. The brother, the established brother, had a beard, and he did not. So she thought, well, that's the girl one because it doesn't have a beard.
Did the other brother have a stubble on his face, or just clean shaven?
Yeah, he had a pretty Guy
Clearly
Fieri
was
looking.
Clean shaven enough.
Yeah, it was fresh. He wanted to look good for the episode.
Did he not have a deep voice like?
I'm not sure he talked, and maybe that's why she thought it was the woman. She's like, she's just, in her place where she should be, sitting in the back, not saying anything. Just let the man speak.
You know those reality shows? I used to watch Bar Rescue.
That's the dude that definitely does steroids, right?
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
Bar Rescue,
like
dude?
A buff Steven
He's
Seagal.
not that. He's not. Buff.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of a different one, but
No, you're thinking of Robert Irving.
Yeah, that Robert Irvine definitely did.
Yeah.
Bar
this
Rescue,
fucking guy. Yeah, what does he do?
He's on
some
a
other
different
bar.
show. He's
thing.
on
Kitchen Nightmares.
No. It's Dinner Impossible.
Yep.
Did he still have that ponytail? That sketchy. That
Never had a ponytail.
We might be talking about different people. Robert Irvine or the other guy? Who has ponytail?
Yeah, who are you talking about?
Who has a ponytail?
The bar rescue guy had the ponytail.
Bar rescue guy.
I never saw him with a ponytail.
He had a ponytail?
I thought he did. Maybe not.
Are you sure you're not thinking of fucking Paul Heyman, dude?
Maybe. I thought he looks like him. Maybe that's why.
I mean, he kind of looks like a guy who would have a ponytail, though. I could see he has this vibe, this ponytail energy.
Nah, this dude thinks he's a fucking mobster.
Eyes
This guy will rescue your bar.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy who's gonna save you. You see this guy? He's gonna change your life for the better.
Could he save? He could save. Does he get? I don't even know how it works. But like all these bars, he's got to get a cut of those bars that he fixes up.
Yeah, I'm sure it's some skeevy ass corporate shit that like I don't know.
Maybe.
I've heard a lot of these reality shows. Every business just ends up going under immediately after anyway, because they just They'll do the thing where they fix up the bar. They'll give shit all new furniture and a whole
iPads.
They give them everything new, and that makes their taxes go crazy high suddenly. And they're like, yeah, we can't fucking pay these because we're still a shitty bar. We're just a shitty bar with state-of-the-art technology now.
I was gonna say, sometimes you just can't fix shit. You just can't fix it. You can't fix bad ownership.
I'm not sure that these shows are actually concerned with fixing anything.
Oh, no.
They're just like, we want to show this crazy guy yell at another crazy guy for a half hour.
I love Kitchen Nightmares.
The same show, but Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Someone who you at least can trust to be like, well, this guy at least has some kind of knowledge and
integrity.
Yeah. He is capable of success on his own. Gordon Ramsay is a big TikTok guy now. Where he just reacts to people cooking and calls them donuts and stuff.
I saw the one where he called the dude a donut.
Fucking donkey.
Do any of you guys use TikTok?
No.
I have it downloaded. I don't really use it. I just had it for the EDP memes.
I don't know what that is.
Eat that pussy 445. The savior of YouTube.
I'm not sure.
You know who it is. You've seen him in memes. EDP 445.
Okay. Okay. That's the man. In the police lineup. That's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
I was thinking about paying him on Cameo to roast T, because he'll roast you if you pay him.
For how much?
I was watching his live stream, like a live stream he did on YouTube yesterday, and people were giving him like donations and telling him to roast people, and then he got pissed off. Stop trying to steal money from my cameos, bitch. All the roasting is on Cameo.
$47 to get roasted.
It's a very specific number.
Oh, I will pay $47 to have EDP go in on him.
God damn, 47.
Dude, that's such a good video. I forgot about that.
But she goes through all this math. Just made up.
47. Wasn't the person with her like, well, there's 13 stripes, 50 stars, so goddamn 47.
Yeah, so her logic was wrong and her math was wrong.
Goddamn integrity.
Gotta have integrity. Did any of you guys see the new South Park?
I haven't.
I wanted to. It pissed me off because they posted about how you can watch it for free, and then the link is broken.
T's got everyone here who will legally loan you guys the $15 to buy HBO Max.
You're gonna give all of us $15?
He's gonna legally give you.
Well, I can't use your HBO Max anymore, T.
He never gave it to you ever.
Because that's horribly illegal.
Yeah, you can't share HBO.
You can't share accounts.
It's one per person. It's one per person. And that's how it always is, and that's how everyone does it.
Only scumbags do that. Vile pieces
Well,
of
then
shit.
I guess I'm a scumbag. I'm just kidding. I would never do that to corporations.
Some people
they really earn
have
their money.
Corporations, yeah, they earn it.
They love their money. I would never, ever take their money. That's just unethical.
Yeah, I miss cable. I wish that the internet would just be... I miss commercials. And
yeah, you know what?
There's not enough
I
of
would
them.
rather pay for every subscription on the planet just because they need the money more than me.
I like paying for channels I don't watch. It's good.
You know what I love? I want to pay for NBC's thing just so I can watch reruns of The Office from 10 years ago. I think that's very important to me.
They might as well just name it The Office, the streaming service. That's the only reason anyone's getting
It's
it.
going to be so successful, guys. It's going to be the new thing. And you guys are going to totally forget about Netflix. I'm going on record right now. We're going to listen to this episode and we'll be like, what? Netflix? What? I thought we're all on Peacock
I thought we were
right
on.
now.
NBC deserves to make the money off of the ad revenue a second, or actually a millionth time on the rerun.
It has such a great name, too. Don't you feel like cool bringing this up? I was just watching Peacock last night. You invite a nice lady over and you say, hey, you want to Peacock and chill for a little bit?
Off topic. Can I read you guys something? I think it's really beautiful.
Okay.
Your grandpa reloads under enemy fire. He looks at a picture of his pregnant wife as a German bullet pierces his skull. He sees generations beyond where you jerk off to your ex's Instagram story. You get cum on your burrito and eat it anyway. Your grandfather smiles at PC dies.
What the fuck?
Did someone send you that?
Nah, it's on Reddit.
Right.
I've seen this before, but I just saw it again, and it's just really funny. Just getting cum on your burrito and just going,
Eat it anyway.
It's good protein.
Nobody will know. It's not like my ancestors
Except
are
your
watching.
grandpa.
I used to have
Yeah,
this,
except your grandpa.
I used to have this theory that like if you were ever stranded on an island, you could just eat yourself and you would never starve because you would just grow back. Because
Good
like
thing that you
you
never
know.
got stranded.
yeah, because if you get a cut, it heals. So I figured if you just like eat a piece of your hand or something, it would heal eventually.
Yeah.
So you just eat a different piece of your hand while that piece heals, and you get infinite food. I was watching Survivor when I thought of this. I remember.
Can never go hungry again.
I remember I was thinking. I thought about this too. It was after I took a bath, and you know your hands swell up, and I'm like, I just made extra hand. See, so I just eat the extra hand. I eat the extra hand before the swelling goes away.
You're not even losing out.
Infinite food.
You gotta take that theory to Africa, bro.
Why?
Are you saying that Africans would never think of such a thing?
Saying that Africans
Wow.
are cannibals?
I'm saying
as
you
well.
might have solved world hunger. You need to take it over there.
Are you saying that I should be the white savior of Africa?
You are the Jesus of this podcast, so maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't have to be the Jesus, but just
You got the long hair like Jesus.
You know, our resident graphic designer did tell me that he sees me as Jesus and put me in the center part.
You are the chosen
And I was
one.
like, no, not me. But said, no, really, it's you.
Are you willing to die on the toxic cross to absolve us of all of our sins?
Yeah, I have a strange
Sometimes I
need
think
to
I have
suddenly
to.
nail you to a piece of wood.
You
AKA
heard it here
T
first.
just wants to nail you.
T wants to nail you.
You know, my favorite thing about Jesus is that he's white. Is that he's this
Very white
ghostly
man.
pale white man who was born in like Palestine or whatever.
In the desert. You didn't tan well, so I guess maybe there's something to that.
It's because he was so pure and godly that he was white.
You know, I would believe olive skin before I believed white, if I'm being honest.
You think he's a light skin?
Probably.
I said
pretty good
olive.
guess.
Olive.
Tan? The skin of the future, basically? The skin that everyone's gonna be?
You ever see this TV show called Shameless?
Yeah.
This
That
little
main
show.
It's on Showtime. It's like
Are you on this show? Are you trying to plug it? Or
no.
Okay.
The main character has what would be described olive skin. Fiona.
What? Fiona has... No, she does not. She's white. Really?
If you look a little closer,
You think that she is the female version of Jesus? I mean, I guess you're right.
her skin complexion, I would say. Is
Now I'm
more-
looking at it. Hey, that's Jesus. That's him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would say I believe if that's as white as I'd go for Jesus.
Yeah.
No further than that.
Pretty too
Mhm.
white though.
I mean, you know, as all good Christians we do. Because my mom is watching and she got this far into the podcast. I go to church every week, Mom, don't worry. You know who else has olive skin? AOC.
The new biggest Twitch streamer out there.
The biggest Twitch streamer. She streamed to 400,000 simps. And she
I
told
was
them all to
one of
vote.
them.
I watched the highlights later. I waited for all the good stuff to be compiled. And she was pretty good at it, as far as I could tell.
It was also, I heard Ilhan Omar was there too. But it was people were saying, I was reading Reddit comments, people were like, it's kind of funny that she's playing a game about literally trying to vote out people and she's a congresswoman.
Yeah. Vote out those sus ones
It
who take
was-
corporate money.
It was a strange choice of game that, like, it's a game about lying and deceit, and
It's also the #1 game in America that may have had something to do with it.
And she's just there for me
She's
to
just
want to
so good.
sniff her feet. Why did she tempt me so when she knows that the Bible says that I can't do that?
I mean, I got excited that she was on Twitch because that's just one step closer to OnlyFans.
Buddy,
Fresco would subscribe to that so fast.
so fucking fast.
He's been watching the dancing video we saw yesterday on repeat for 24 hours now.
Her spins are so hot.
There's a video of
she's
her
really good at
dancing
spinning.
in college that someone posted to try and like shame her. And everyone's like, so you posted a video of like a 19-year-old girl dancing?
Yeah, and that's supposed to make us feel bad about that? Like, what? How
Oh, yeah,
are we supposed to be against that?
No, but Roy Moore, with those underage girls, that's cool though. That's totally cool.
Yeah, but he didn't dance.
He didn't dance.
Which is the devil's pastime. That's cool with Roy Moore being with underage girls.
You guys want to inform me?
I forgot.
He looks pretty cool. He's got a cowboy hat and he
Ran
carries a gun.
for office in Alabama.
Did he wave his gun around? Is that his campaign? I'm
yeah,
rooting, tooting, shooting, and...
I mean, a lot of it had to do with him loving guns. He showed up to vote with his wife on horseback. Like, they think that they're literal cowboys.
Alabama, that would work. You'd be...
Yeah, I could see how this would get votes.
But it was known that he had I believe, a credible, inappropriate relationship with at least one underage girl. And
like a mentory relationship, right? He was giving her advice. He wanted to help her.
Wait, I'm reading the story right now about how he met his wife. Have you ever heard about this?
Oh.
No.
Related to the underage girl thing. So he met her when she was in her mid-teens performing at a dance recital, and he later described this as knowing that she was going to be someone special in my life from when he met her. And then 10 years later they connected again while she was married, and then she left her husband to marry him when she was 24 and he was 38. After meeting when he was in his late 20s and she was like a 14-year-old.
That's cool.
Closer election than you would think.
Oh, it was, unnecessarily
nail biter.
close.
Like, Jesus.
Oh, did he won, right?
No, he didn't.
He lost.
What?
Thank God.
Well, it was closer than it should have.
What, are you upset?
He's on a horse. He has a gun. What, some little...
Touch little kids.
Well, they voted for some cuck instead. He dates
Yeah, that guy fucks.
He definitely fucks. Whether...
See, he's the kind of guy that when someone's climbing your guacamole or your avocado your avocado tree, that when they say, "What are you gonna do, old man?" he's gonna shoot them.
He's gonna shoot.
Picking your avocados. What are you gonna do, old man?
I have no idea what this avocado thing. I don't know.
So if you I posted the video in Discord earlier in the main chat channel. If you want to open the video, it's hilarious.
It's a Judge Judy episode. Yeah, that's the longest avocado I've ever seen.
Yo, what's up with that long boy?
They building them different in Miami.
Yeah, dude, how does that even happen? It costs $200.
So
rare
so
avocado.
Much
Yo, that's
avocado.
so rare.
Dude, you don't know about the rare avocado market? The rare avocado.
The long neck avocado, dude.
Look, some of them got a little curve to them.
Look how large it is, though.
That's like
that's fucking insane.
Count Dooku's lightsaber.
I thought it was scaled up.
They're kind of doing the get a small girl to hold something to make it look bigger.
The pit
thing
looks
that
terrible.
other websites do. She's doing a pose which I've seen a few times.
I was just gonna
that's all I'm saying.
Let's just say
saying.
it's not the first time I've seen that one.
Let's watch something else.
It started raining avocados from my avocado tree.
Was this man barking up the wrong tree?
I told him, get the hell out of my tree. He says, I'm going to pick your avocados, old man. What are you going to do about it?
What would prompt you to do something so stupid, sir?
Guacamole.
Next, Judge Judy.
Wow.
Hence why I misspoke and said guacamole tree.
They also said avocado 4 times.
It started raining avocados from my avocado tree.
It started raining avocados.
I brought an avocado to my avocado tree that was raining avocados on the day of the avocado harvest.
Stole the avocados out of my avocado tree that had avocados on them. But he didn't have the long avocados that this guy does.
Dude, if someone was stealing my long boy avocados...
I'd be pretty upset.
I'd be livid.
Dude, okay. Are you not seeing the same pictures that I am?
Yeah.
Dude, what's happening with the avocados, dude?
Yeah, what is going on?
That's why they're able to sell them for more.
I'm just glad we got a thumbnail. This is just a girl eating an avocado.
Put the one with it next to her head, though. That one's real good.
Just gonna save that real quick. The one with the what?
Where it's next to her head.
There was the one where she had it right up straight.
The one that we've seen in other forms of video.
Yeah, that one. That's the one that's on the main site. This one I don't even think was on that website. This is just like a different. They have many pictures.
Well, many people enjoy the long boy.
They do like those avocados.
What do you got against the long boy avocado?
I think it's genius. I mean, assuming you can eat it. I don't know if it's edible because it's been so mutated. But there's
They
more.
stretch into the future.
The guacamole to avocado ratio sounds
all foods are
great.
probably mutated.
To a certain point, yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it seems like the main goal of this was just to make it long. They probably were like, it kind of tastes like shit, but this is the long one, so keep breeding these ones.
Oh, I can't think. God dang, I can't think of it. But there's like some fruits that were literally only created only like a couple hundred years ago.
Bananas?
Yeah, are you thinking about how they...
Did you watch the podcast that we talked about bananas?
With all the seeds?
The seeds, banana seeds. Probably most fruits fall into this. That like if you look at any fruit that we eat now,
like apples,
100 years ago, I've never even thought about that.
Granny
Like you can't eat. Like you can't take a seed from an apple, go plant it, and then eat apples off of the tree again. They're not going to be good.
Really?
Yeah, all apple trees are like grafts off like an already living tree because they don't like grow true to seed.
To have tiny little shitty seeds.
Yeah,
they
and
fruit.
they're all like mutations that turned out a certain way, and you can't get the same result by planting a seed.
It maybe makes sense. There are other plants that are bred to not have seeds in them.
Yeah.
There's some plants that if you see there's seeds in them, you know that's a bad breed of that plant. So I'm sure apples are the same.
Yeah, like I love me some seedless grapes. I don't want no seeds in my grapes.
That's what I'm talking about, grapes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about grapes right now until, in the future when other things are legal.
Like what?
Different types of grapes, mostly. Black grapes.
I'm rewatching The Sopranos right now. Damn, that's great television.
You like the part where they photoshopped that woman's head on her body?
Huh? The Sopranos?
I know what part he's talking about. Yeah, I know they did. Tony Soprano's mom died, so they had to Photoshop her face because she had shot scenes because she was also really had cancer on the Sopranos.
Yeah, it's actually really sad, but it ends up being like
I was looking for that part, Bunk. I was watching the first season looking for it, waiting for it.
I mean, is it noticeable?
You tell me.
So, it was so bad.
That was
sight out of mind.
They tried.
It was
like the neck color is completely different.
Technology wasn't quite there, I guess. Well, I feel like this is also the best part of it. I think it gets.
Well, what's wrong? Tell me.
Is once the body starts to move.
Yeah, they have her moving.
Don't move.
She's just completely still, looking the other way the whole time.
Like if I'm the director of this scene, I'm just like, will you stop fucking moving? Do you have any idea how hard
you
it's gonna
realize
be?
every movement you make adds another $50,000 to the budget.
This isn't fucking Marvel.
That is terrible.
This is the part.
Because they just had to like they weren't able to do it well. It just looks like they just, I don't know how to explain it, but tilted it on a different axis.
It's the lighting. It's like sometimes things look good until they move. This one looks bad when it's not moving even. Because
look at that. Her hair is just hovering.
Her whole body is in shadow. Her face is highlighted like there's a spotlight on it.
So why did they edit I don't what were they even trying to?
She had cancer or something, or was dying, and she couldn't do the physical part, so
she couldn't be on set.
They shot her parts in the green screen. I think she already was passed away.
So they filmed her head, and then they had a body double.
She was already, I think, dead when
they had her say things.
Yeah, they pre-filmed. They basically Stan Lee'd her, except they only did her face for some fucking reason. It's
like what they did with Paul Walker but not as well.
Yeah.
In Fast and Furious.
Yeah. This is an older show, but I'm pretty sure there were some pretty great special effects available at the time still.
It was
better than what they got.
Bro. It was 2000. It was literally the CGI era. Literally was being birthed when the show came out.
Have you ever seen the T-Rex in the first Jurassic Park?
Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings?
That's not a human being.
Still, that's something that doesn't exist.
Can you imagine if they tried to make an animatronic of her? Instead,
No, but I'm saying there's some scenes where it's CGI. It's not
come
always.
on. Have you seen Jurassic Park? That looked like a real dinosaur. We can make her real.
They could have done better. That's all I'm saying.
Sopranos, good show. I can't even think back how revolutionary it was. Like it really.
They don't even care. They don't even care.
He was a made man.
I watched season 1.
You know, Nick, you gotta build like Tony Soprano, where you're like strong as fuck.
The fuck you trying? Okay.
Has he? Switched it around.
He really turned that around.
Yeah.
Olé.
That me and Terrell have a lot of intercourse, and that's about it.
Not true at all.
Okay, it's a nice way to end it.
We have sex a lot.
No, we don't.